forefront, I have to say it must be, for me, one of the people who caught my eye straight away in that green Prada dress was Sarah Paulson, an actress who I think was playing the prosecutor in the People vs. O.J. Simpson. Okay, so anyway, the TV series is about the really notorious Nicole Brown murder where O.J. Simpson was let off. So of course this was going to be rife with, and this is kind of like a very Hollywood story. Well, anyway, as Twitter says, the reviews that are coming in for Sarah Paulson's performance definitely did earn her that Emmy, and she seems very gracious when she goes up to accept her award. Okay, so there is a hashtag that is trending right now, and again this has something to do with America. There have been a series of bomb blasts, but in this case nobody was hurt because before anyone, even from the police, the American police, the name of the place was Elizabeth and New Journey, before anyone could approach them, they were bomb detector robots who went and kind of dismantled the weapons, the packages, which did actually explode. I think the message they were trying to give was that if terrorists wanted to infiltrate a place with any sort of bombs or some kind of mysterious packages that could be used to make bombs, it would be relatively easy to do so. Well, another interesting thing about this hashtag as well has been that they are filmed so clearly. Usually whenever you see a bomb blast, it's always either a sound and then people running away in different directions, but this time you've got it as if it was like an episode from Mythbusters. It's on camera and you can see the intensity and like the flash from the bomb and how loud it was. You know exactly what sort of effect like a minor level bomb would have. Okay, so this next hashtag, which is the hashtag Alan Rickman, I thought this was a little confusing because I thought, is it his death anniversary already? But as I remember, and as Twitter users are pointing out, his birthday was somewhere during the first week of January. So this is just Twitter's way of kind of paying homage to Alan Rickman, remembering him. And they're doing that primarily by reference to the character that he played in the Harry Potter movies, Severus Snape, and Snape talking to Harry about his mother. I personally didn't really like the actors that they picked to play certain characters. I personally thought Jeremy Irons would have been slightly better to play Snape, but anyway, moving on. This isn't just about Snape, this is about Alan Rickman, and Alan Rickman starred in a whole bunch of movies. He always is one of those actors who you could remember, even if you couldn't remember his name, you knew, yes, I've definitely seen this person before. He had a face you couldn't forget, and for me, his best role would have been Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. So if I was going to use this hashtag to remember Alan Rickman, I would probably think first of Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, and then I might think of not Snape again, then I might think of Love Actually. I mean, like, personally, I think romanticizing Snape was one of the worst things that the author could have done. I kind of see why she did it, but really it's such a glaring flaw. But there seems to be something so strong about the marketing value of the whole Harry Potter franchise, because Alan Rickman, who happened to play a major role in the movie, is trending. He is trending like mad, and it doesn't seem to be going away. Every time you refresh the page, there's like 200 or 300 new updates. Fangirls, fanboys, something to do with Harry Potter. Not something to do with Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, or a lot of his other work. The SSP, the Senior Superintendent Officer Rao Anwar in Sindh, has just been relieved of his duties, and he is now in Pakistan going to appeal for his being reinstated, which of course means that the hashtag SSP is going to be retweeted as well, apart from Anwar Rao himself. Okay, so Rao Anwar has been suspended from his duties as the SSP, the Superintendent Police, which he is going to strongly contest, and the allegations from other parties like MQM and anyone who's popular or very powerful during these in the Sindh government say, there was rigging or we have to try for another election. So the allegations were that there was rigging, and the MQM said it wasn't a fair chance for everyone to get to go to this and this and this post, and people on Twitter are kind of being really emotional about it, saying, Rao Anwar, he's someone who has really edgy, sketchy, dodgy past, so it's a good thing that he stepped down, and maybe somebody more with a better character can come in his place. And then there are people who of course refute that. So in this case it very much is gossip or someone who might really know what is happening in that region, and then they decide to post about it and educate the rest of us.